Look up into the vast night sky. Among the twinkling stars, one shines differently. It glows with a steady reddish light. This is Mars, the fourth planet from our sun, our cosmic neighbor waiting to be known. For thousands of years, humans have watched it. Ancient civilizations gave it names of gods of war. Its red color reminded them of blood and battle. Mars captures our imagination like few other worlds. It is a planet of stories and dreams. People once imagined Martians living there. These ideas sparked countless books and movies. The Red Planet became a symbol of the unknown. It represents the great adventure of discovery. Why is Mars so special to us? It is relatively close to Earth. Scientists believe Mars was once warmer and wetter. Could it have supported life in its ancient past? This is one of the biggest questions we ask. The Red Planet awaits our understanding. Mars is smaller than Earth, about half the size. If Earth were a basketball, Mars would be a softball. It orbits the Sun farther out than Earth does. One Martian year lasts for 687 Earth days. Mars is a cold desert world overall, but its features are truly spectacular to behold. The most famous thing about Mars is its color. It truly is a red planet, a rusty jewel. This color comes from iron oxide in its soil, so Mars is literally covered in fine rusty dust. This dust gets everywhere, coating rocks and craters. It even gets into the thin Martian atmosphere, giving the sky a pinkish or butterscotch hue. The surface of Mars is incredibly diverse. There are giant volcanoes, the largest in our solar system, vast canyons that would dwarf our Grand Canyon, huge impact craters, scars from ancient collisions. Scientists are very interested in this ancient water, clues to its past and perhaps its potential for life. Now let's think about the sky above Mars. The air is very, very thin there, much thinner than Earth's atmosphere, about 100 times less dense. You could not breathe it, not without a spacesuit. It is made mostly of carbon dioxide. This thin atmosphere cannot hold much heat, so Mars gets very, very cold, especially at night. The temperatures on Mars can change a lot. During the day, near the equator in summer, it can be mild, but at night the temperature plummets drastically. It can drop to minus 73 degrees Celsius or even lower. This big temperature swing happens because of the thin air. One of the most dramatic Martian weather events is dust storms. These winds can whip up the fine red dust. Sometimes these are small local dust devils, but other times they grow into enormous storms. These giant dust storms can cover huge areas. These seasonal changes are fascinating to study. Section 4. Mars's little moons and giant sites. Mars is not alone in its journey around the Sun. It has two small companions, two little moons. Their names are Phobos and Deimos. In ancient Greek, these names mean fear and panic. They were named after the sons of Ares, the Greek god of war. These moons are not round like Earth's moon. They are small and lumpy, shaped like potatoes, much smaller than our own familiar moon. Phobos is the larger one and closer to Mars. The origin of Phobos and Deimos is a mystery. Scientists have a few interesting ideas. One idea is that they are captured asteroids. Perhaps they were once wandering space rocks. They came too close to Mars and got caught by its gravity. Another idea is that they formed from debris around Mars, maybe a big impact on Mars threw material into orbit. Studying them up close could give us answers. Future missions might even land on these tiny worlds. Section 5, touching Mars, our robot adventures and why we go. Humans have been sending explorers to Mars for decades. Not human explorers yet, but our amazing robot envoys. The first missions were flybys in the 1960s. Spacecraft like Mariner 4 gave us our first close-up pictures. These images showed a cratered moon-like world. Later, orbiters mapped the planet in great detail. They revealed the volcanoes, canyons, and signs of ancient water. Each mission built on the knowledge of the last, peeling back the layers of Mars's mysteries. Then came the landers and the rovers. The Viking missions in the 1970s were pioneers. They landed on the surface and studied the soil. They even looked for signs of life, though results were unclear. Later, rovers like Sojourner, Spirit, and Opportunity arrived. These wheeled robots could drive across the Martian landscape. They acted as our remote geologists studying rocks. Spirit and Opportunity far outlasted their planned missions, showing us what it's like to be on Mars.